He is well known for his ties to the Kennedy family and also for his work for many, many years with the Special Olympics. Well, earlier today, I caught up with Tim Shriver about his new book called The Call to Unite. Tim, thanks so much for being with us tonight. We certainly appreciate your time. First off, just talk a little bit about the inspiration behind putting this book together and what your role was.
Yeah, so thanks for having me. This book, The Call to Unite, is I would almost call it a love letter to the United States, to Americans of all walks of life, from Americans of all walks of life. It was inspired, really, to be honest, by my sense and the sense of others that there's a different story going on in the country than the one we hear about every day, the contempt, the hatred, the indignities that we hear about, the divisiveness. We believed that there was another side. And we started calling folks and saying, you know, how would you answer a call to unite? And everyone had a story to tell. Everyone, from Oprah to homeless women in Seattle, from the Alvin Ailey dance community all the way down to President Bush and President Clinton. And almost all of them contributed to this book to remind us that if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling discouraged, if you're feeling frustrated about whether you feel visible or seen or whether the country's going to make it, there are lessons in this book to help you build a sense of yourself and your country that will be a completely different normal than the one we left behind before the pandemic. Our hope is this is kind of like a companion for building a new version of us.
You got a lot of star power in the book as well, from people and names we all know to everyday folks. Was there any particular story that stood out to you?
Well, there's so many beautiful ones. Neil Schmall writes about being a nurse collapsing after in the middle of the pandemic, and she wonders, you know, does anybody understand? Does anybody understand the level of grief that she was feeling? And then she comes to find out when she shares her story, she feels this overwhelming sense of community, of support, of love pouring back into her. Jewel has this beautiful story of how she found her own strength in the midst of despair. Common writes this beautiful poem. So, you know, it's not all soft. There's real strategies for how to make a difference, how to support parents, how to support frontline workers, how to support teachers, encourage teachers to teach the most important lessons around compassion when we open schools again. There's practical advice in here. But more than anything, there's a refresher for your hope in yourself, in others, and I dare say, hope in our country.
And last question, the title of the book, A Call to Unite. Considering your family, the world you live in, is that title more a nod to politics or more a nod to our broader humanity during a very tough time?
What a beautiful question. I think it's in some ways both. I think we're divided, sadly, many of us from ourselves. We know millions of Americans are divided from their families and their friends, physically divided, emotionally divided. We know we're divided nationally. This is an invitation not to see unity as saying you got to agree on everything, but to see unity as countering outrage with a force more powerful. So I don't have any false hopes that someday Republicans and Democrats will all of a sudden agree. That maybe we don't even want that. And I don't have any false hopes that everyone's going to all of a sudden see our past the same way. Maybe we don't even need that. But I do have the hope that we can return a sense of dignity and unity to our national discourse. And with that dignity, if we just accord each other that dignity, social science tells us, neuroscience tells us, it can change everything. I think this book is an invitation, whether you're a scientist or a person of faith, whether you're young or old, to check in with the best in you. And I think by doing so, you might find the best in each other.
Absolutely. A lot of hope in those pages. I appreciate that. Thanks so much for such a great message tonight. All the best.
Thank you.